Hey everyone, it's me, DeoGenZ, and it's time to play Pokemon Crystal. Today we're going through Rock Tunnel, so be sure to bring maybe a Butterfree or any other Pokemon that can learn the move Flash. Be careful though, Flash is a TM that we got a long time ago. That was in the episodes where we had to fight the sages of Violet City, the Bellsprout sages. So if you did not defeat them, well, I don't think you could even get this far, because I believe you couldn't get to Falconer until you defeated the sages. Not sure though if there was that particular order in place, but I believe it was. So use it on a Pokemon that you want it on. Don't learn anything over it, because I don't think move relearners were invented in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I would love to relearn some of my old moves if I could. Also bring a lot of repels. That's something that I kind of neglected to bring, and as you can see by how many cuts we're going to be doing, it's going to be a lot of Pokemon. But there are a lot of items here too, so once you spray your repels down, try using your item finder a bit to see what kind of hidden gems you can find in this tunnel. Since I am just looking to get through the game and go through most of the parts and legendaries too if I can, I don't really care about item completion collection. I never did that in any of my past games. Never did I find all the items and the hidden items and stuff. I'm just not a collection junkie, but hey, maybe you are, and that's why you play games, and go for it, man, or whoa, man. Just be sure to bring repels, because you'll be frustrated to no end with all these Marowaks. But if you're looking to add a Marowak to your team, or just plain add some new entries into your Pokedex, as you can see from the beginning of the video, after the intro, there are some interesting Pokemon here, like Kangaskhan, Marowak. And just like that, we're already back on the surface, out in the sunlight. So for old time's sakes, let's have ourselves a regular speed battle. Because yes, I said I would be cutting out, or at least speeding up, all of the unimportant battles, but seeing how short this episode is, I think it would be wise to make this full. The only thing I really want to do in this episode is get to Lavender City, get ourselves the card that we need, the radio card, and then in the next episode, we'll look to take on Snorlax. The mighty roadblock that is Snorlax. And once he's out of our way, then we can go to Pewter City. You'll notice I'm taking kind of a weird twisting way of all the gyms. I'm not going backtracking to Saffron City, going to Celadon and Fuchsia. And what could damn Dana Lass want now? Oh great, here she is talking more about her Flaffy. You know, it's great that we got a Thunderstone from her. Really, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have a Raichu right now. But come on with all the calls. At least if you're going to call, say that you won a battle. I don't want to know that your Flaffy looked amazingly cute in curlers. I don't care. Just tell me if you're going to give me some experience points. Or items! The phone concept was cool back then because cell phones were still a new thing, so to have a cell phone in the game and it's so sleek and you don't even notice it, it just pops up on your screen and instantly you're talking with any of your battling buddies. That was a cool idea, but the fact that you don't have really any control over whether or not you answer the phone, I don't know about you, but I've never had a phone that has answered itself without me having to pick it up or press the OK, accept the call button, or, you know, take it off the ringer. It doesn't answer itself, so I don't exactly know what they thought they were doing with that. Maybe Japanese phones answer themselves. I don't know. Japanese are a lot more high-paced intensity cities sometimes. Depends if you're in Tokyo. I mean, there are still rural areas of Japan, but they're so high-intensity fast in the cities, they got magnet trains. They really do have magnet trains. That's not just something in Saffron City. But they have magnet trains, so they have to be focusing all the time on speed and getting where they need to go. They can't be bothered with accepting a call. So they invented the phones that accepted calls themselves. Mr. Fuji. Ah, Mr. Fuji, I remember you having to save you back in the days of Red, Blue, and Yellow when you were taken hostage up in the Pokemon Tower by Team Rocket. Those were some sad and frightening times when we were haunted by ghosts and we had to get the Silphco item in order to get through there. But that's where the Mother Marowak that the Team Rocket members killed. And that was always depressing because never did you think Pokemon could die. Sure, maybe they could faint, but I was like, damn it, Marowak, stay in the ball. I know that you're a ghost, but please, if I bring you to the Pokemon Center, you might be able to be revived. I have full restores. But to no avail. So this guy, right here, he is happy with us for turning back on the power plant. So if you thought, oh, I'm going to be so cool and I'm just going to skip doing the power plant thing and go through the rock tunnel now that DeoGenZ showed me the way, and I'm going to be even cooler and not use Flash either, I'm just going to bump across the walls and do it like in the walkthrough. Well, that's fine. That's well and good. You might get some early experience points on that Machamp trainer. But here's the thing. You will not get the Kanto card installment for your radio until you turn back on the power plant to power up the radio broadcast tower. Sequence of events, do it, and in the next episode, Snorlax.